Look, before we get into the content, it's really important that you guys hit that subscribe button. We're out here every single day working for y'all, trying to hit y'all with the best content. And what motivates us to keep going is people like you. So hit the subscribe button, join the conversation, join the Deuce Gang.
What he said. What?
I work hard. Okay. I save my pennies. I save my shillings. I try to invest smart,
Frugal.
trying to better myself so I can accumulate a certain amount of monies. So when I'm laid to rest, my daughter might have an easier go at it than I. At least a bit of a head start.
All right.
Daniel Craig, that James Bond nigga. Amazing actor, by the way. Does a great job. Does a great job playing the role. He's amassed a fortune of $160 million.
Damn.
And he has zero interest in leaving any money to his kids. He says, and I quote, I don't want to leave great sums to the next generation. I think inheritance is quite distasteful. My philosophy is get rid of it or give it away before you go. And then he also has another quote where he says, isn't there an old adage that if you die a rich person, you failed? So this nigga has no intention of giving money to his kids at all. Now, ain't this some real, I'm sorry to say it like this. This is some, I was going to say white shit, but I'll say privileged shit. And I'll stick with privilege because this is privileged information. We come from a family of immigrants, right? Our parents immigrated here. I know mine's did. I'm assuming yours did as well. My mom, I love her. She played the role of my mom and dad. She did amazing. I have no qualms with my upbringing. Great childhood. With all that being said, if my mom had the information that other people were privileged to have, my situation might be a little bit different. What am I talking about? I'm talking about ownership. I'm talking about investing. When I was an adolescent in my high school, working part-time, collecting my coins and whatnot, spending them on garbage, if my mom had the information, that money would have been set aside. So when I was ready to move out, I would have never rented. I would have been ready to buy a home. I would have invested. I would have let the money work for me. So this is information that if you know, privileged information. And here we got David Craig depriving his children of really, I don't want to say what's rightfully theirs, but really kind of a leg up, a privilege that I don't want to say they're entitled to it, but that they should get. The last thing I want to say about this is this. I'm sure he doesn't live in a 1-bedroom apartment. I'm sure he doesn't live in a trailer. He probably lives in a massive home. I'm sure his kids live with him as well. Aren't they used to that shit? So when he passes away, just, all those amazing vacations and the 18-bedroom home and the luxury cars, fuck all that shit. You're starting from zero again. That to me blows my mind. Just saying.
Hey, listen, as I always say, man, you could tell when you are passionate about a topic, right? And I totally get where you're coming from, especially with somebody who has a child and understanding what you're working hard for and looking at your motivation every day and stuff like that. All I have to say about this topic, it's very simple. It's very simple. I would love to live in the world that Mr. Craig lives in, where he's confident enough that his children are going to be able to make it. Because nobody wants their kids to fail. It's not like he's saying, I want them to fail. But he's confident enough that just who they are, something that they might possess that other people don't possess, might be able to open certain doors for them and give them certain privileges to the point where he doesn't need to put money into it. That's what it sounds like to me. What a great world for Mr. Craig's children that he has them living in. Unfortunately, most of us don't live in that world
at all.
I know, especially my family, anybody coming from Jamaica, most people with melanin, most minorities.
Just say what it is, man.
Let's see. No, I'm jumping around it. If people want to decipher what I'm saying, you can crack this like the Da Vinci Code. Da Vinci also possessed something that Daniel Craig's daughter might possess as well, that opened doors for him and gave him certain advantages. But that's a different story. You could go look at Da Vinci's history on your own. That has nothing to do with this. You know what I mean? But just, that's a great world. I wish I could live there. I wish I could figure out what it is that I am missing, guys.
Viewing public. Let's leave it up to y'all. Can you figure it out? Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like.
Da Vinci Code, man. Da Vinci Code.
Don't forget to like and subscribe is all I can say.
There was no hints for the Da Vinci Code. What's wrong with you?
Deuces.
Yo, thanks for watching that video, making it all the way to the end. You made it this far, you have to like. Please subscribe and comment on the video as well. Join the conversation.
Absolutely. We finally hit our goal of 500 subscribers. Yes, we are trying to get to 1,000, and we can only do that with your help. You can start by watching that next video. You see that tiny little icon? Click on that icon, rinse and repeat. Deuces.
Deuce.